Hello, this is Akhier, and we've got some more Dwarf Fortress. Yes, sirree. Loading up. Extracting frog from throat. And let's see, what did we do last time? We got migrants, so we actually have someone in the military once again. Oh, right, we were working on the farming, or we were going to. Oh. The rains played on, and my heart jumped. It's like, we're gonna lose the fort. And then I remember, wait, we're not in an evil place anymore. Yes. That would help. Okay. The question is, how am I gonna do this? We could go straight down the center. That would basically cover most of the bases. Basically, bases. Yeah. No, I wasn't trying to be funny. It just happened. Or not funny, as the case may be. Okay, so they still got stuff working on there. That's why we're not done. What is the size of the thing? Like 1, 2, 3, space, 1, 2, 3, space, 1, 2, 3, space, 1, 2, 3, space. And no, I don't want it actually going in that direction. If I go in any direction, it'll be downward. Okay. I actually like how this place looks. Oh, hello traffic. Okay, we're gonna do a macro. Since it's the first time I've done it in this specific series, I'll go over a little bit of how it works. To start a macro, Control R. You'll see the little blinking pink record up in the upper left. Any action you do from now on is being recorded. So I go 1, 2... Oh. Let's start that again. Let's stop, and it'll technically record that. That's not what I want. Try that again. Record. Okay, now enter. So we're actually doing something. Down, down, boom, up, up, over, over. Control R again to stop recording. At that point, we have the macro in memory. So I Control P to play, and we get it to play. If we use Control U, there'll be the little number sign up here, and you can enter a number from 1 to 99. Whatever you put for that number, for instance 3, and don't just press enter, you have to Control play. Okay, that was weird. Probably something I did. I probably okay, I know what happened. Let's try that again. 3, play. Oh, and we were removing destination. Yeah, that is one of the downfalls of it. If you don't tell it to do mine, it won't mine. So a better thing would actually be Control R to record. I press D, you can't tell because it's already mine, but I did it. Enter, down, down, enter, up, up, over, over, Control R. And now, even if I have it on remove, when I press play, it'll do the mining. So that's good. As I said, Control U, a number, Control P, and it'll do it. It's a little slow, which is irritating. I have to assume they didn't actually switch that. No, not that. That's not what I want. I need to fix that, or remember to fix that. What would it be under? Or is it not here? I can't remember. Well, open the folder will get us where we need to go anyway. Okay, yeah, nope. Backing up. Backing up. There we go. Okay. Dwarf Fortress. Data. Init. I don't know if this will update right away or not. This is something that they probably should just have as a default for this, but yeah. Macro MS, this is how many milliseconds between the instructions before they're played. That shouldn't affect anything, I think. Let's get over here and control play. Yeah, no, okay. No, it'll be in effect next time I play anyway. Now we have the spaces for them to do stuff. The question is, do I want to do anything fancy? I could just do a single door. I could do 2 doors. Or I could just do a full section. This does not look good. So it's between these two. Also of note, we could also have things like that. Or even like that, which doesn't look too bad. I think, because I want to keep the natural walls, let's go for this would be a place where I'd probably do a quick little macro. Oh, I didn't actually finish up what I was gonna do. After you have a macro you like, Control S will let you save it. I'm not going to. And Control L will let you load it. If you don't save it, the next one you record will replace the current one that's in memory. And if you exit and come back in, it won't remember. So just a thing. I do have a video on it on my channel. And I will completely forget to actually include the link, so you can probably just find it by searching something like Dwarf Fortress tutorial macros. If mine doesn't come up, someone's will. Actually, I almost forgot the important part. Actually, channel. That way it's a ramp. We'll go to there. And that'll do enough for me right now. And we've got great leopards. That's potentially dangerous. Someone's already taking care of it. Huh, so that work to do there. Okay, turn off mining, turn off mining, U. Turn on mining. You have a once-in-a-lifetime chance. Quite literally here. Restricted traffic. Yeah, it better be restricted traffic. Actually, DX, DVD. Let's clear out that just because we're not going back for it. I didn't need no kind of nonsense down there. Okay, now dig, that out. Okay. Inventory. Nothing's on fire. UIP. Congratulations. You survived. Build C floor. Out of obsidian block. Oh, and give the miners their mining back. Admittedly, we won't be able to do anything. Oop! What digging designation just got cancelled? Oh, I'm an idiot. Right, it would do that one too. Oop. Was that more warmstone? Yeah. Let's do this so we can actually reveal the stuff there and get it properly designated. There we go. Now here's the thing, I would like a place where I could dump stuff in the magma. Actually, that wouldn't be the worst place. We'll get someone to deconstruct that. Okay, now. I don't know if we have anyone on smoothing, but... Actually, this isn't quite what I want. Record, smoothing, up the priority, U3 play. There we go. I don't know if anyone has smoothing. In fact, you guys, all the miners, yes, stone detailing. Including you. Because if you're not mining, that's a decent enough use of your time. Build G, G. And it's just generically retractable. Have an obsidian block. There we go. We could use a door. Door. We'll make it out of obsidian as well. Okay. No. Build. We don't need a glass furnace. In fact, glass. Where do we want the glass furnace? We need 2 smelters, a glass furnace, and a forge. And that'll fit. Okay. And actually, I need to go back here. Magma glass furnace. Right, everything but the forge actually requires me to dig out this spot, which is somewhat inconvenient, but whatever. If I'd remembered that, I would have dug the area slightly differently. It's the reason I normally do it with a build E magma glass furnace. obsidian block. Someone should be able to do that. Build E magma smelter. I'm a little iffy about this where we're literally just getting it directly into the tube because baddies could come up. I don't think any of the baddies that you naturally get in the magma tube have anything that would allow them to go and break the forges, which they can't get up through the little section, which is why I'm only cutting out a tiny bit. Build E smelter. And here I'm doing two. That is literally just because I like to put one under each of the little markers for it. There is no real purpose to that. Since I'm thinking about it, let's build farms. What kind of area is this? This is an area where we could get 4x2 in easily enough. How many seeds do we have? How many seed types? Even if we don't have to use all of these, I'll just build them all then. Oh, that's conveniently sized area. So we'll have to get around to digging those out. Yep, we're still digging out that stuff. Greater hemp's plant and whatever. This one is going to be growing plump helmets year-round. Just because that is very much a basic food group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more. How many are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So no matter what, we're not. Okay, Abyss Shade grows any season. Same with beard caps and blood helmets. Okay. B, D, blood helmets, and C, blood helmets, B, B, D, B, D, B, D. There we go. Now, got all of those, so quarry bush. And yes, they can't grow that season. Sweet pods. Nothing else in this area. Cave wheat. Pigtails. I think that's everything. We're as close as we're gonna get. Why isn't the mouse responding? Here. Okay, settings, food, forbid seeds. AC. Disable everything, nothing's allowed. Enable food, block everything, permit seeds. And I really dislike doing this, but we're just going to have it go all along the bottom there, and then we'll just have to deal with the nonsense later. Maybe once we get a lot of haulers. Block all. Permit plants. Gluten leaves. Not milk. Basically the unprocessed stuff we get from plants. I think that's everything. And I just realized something I didn't do. No barrels. No barrels. We're gonna cancel all that. He's sleeping, they're drinking. They'll get around to it eventually. Doubting that thing would, but hopefully they get around to it quickly. What kind of stone is this? That's marble. Perfect. I'm going to cheat a little bit. Okay, so this is what the layer stone for this looks like. So we don't actually have that much marble nonsense going on, which is a shame. Well, we have a lot of it going on, it's just not contiguous. I'm basically looking for a good place to put the beds, and this seems like a good stone layer to deal with. I send it out that way and everything should be fine. What kind of stone? Rhyolite. And that doesn't really do anything. Okay, good. This should be a good place for them to sleep. And then I can do church or something down there. Sure. Actually, sleeping's a little less important. And now we come to the important decision. How little room am I going to give them? I'm going to give them a 2x2. It's just, it's not the easiest, but it's the one that I just do all the time, so... do it. Oop, nope, too big. Setting up what I want it to look like. Okay. This seems good. Now let's do a macro for this. Record. D for mine. Okay, that went a little overboard. Let's try that again. No, that was... It still ends up being less. And... Oh, I messed up. Never mind. I want to get this right. What I messed up is here, we need to cut deep like that, so that the next time a slight mess up. I'm not going to be too distraught over it. Okay, that should be fine. Nope. I put it... It's to start there. Oh well. I messed around with that enough. It's not even worth it right now when I don't have quicker macros going on. Oh. Derp. Wow, that was a thing. And that's only enough for 8 dwarves. We have 14. Also, there's this at the end where we can have a slightly bigger room for nobles and such. Because they likely don't have as many jobs and they can spend all their time walking to their room. Or some such. Okay. Let's see. With the additional space, we would have... Each one is 6, so 12, 24. So yeah, that'll be enough. Or 27 because of the noble room, but yeah. What was the marble-ishness of it here? I don't know why it wants to instantly do that. Okay. I don't think we can actually make it look nice, so I guess I'll just deal with it. Like, we could end up making weird rooms for this stuff. I'm not gonna do that. It is a marble layer though, so I will use what I can to make the church area, just because that makes sense, I guess. Actually, make it 6 because this is a little bit behind in importance. We don't need it big. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, big as in, like, yeah, we do want it a little sizable. There we go. It's odd number, so we can have a center. I'm actually going to repeat that over here, which is for the other thing that they worship, beer. This will be the tavern. And it'll likely have sand floors, because sand. I could have checked these other levels. That is a thing I didn't think about. And here's why I want to get rid of. The obsidian is, of course, magma proof. That's a thing. Or, yeah, I think it's magma. It should be. But yeah, so I hit it so it doesn't show up. Build, workshop. No. Yes, V is magma forge because and right, settings, forbid plants and forbid fruit leaves. Oh, right, with that in mind, I do need to weapons, bronze, pick, do it now, and this will be the last thing we do. Because we are kind of a little past 30 minutes, and I want to get all of my miners mining. There we go. Or he's storing it and then taking it. There we go. They're all miners now. Perfect. I will not complain about having more miners. In fact, almost consider having 4 of them, but we're good. And with that, we can finish up here. Whew, we got a good bit of stuff done. We've got the farming actually set up. We've got digging out for the church and the tavern. We've got some rooms going to be dug out, and on top of that we've also got the foraging reset up. Next time I'll have to look into defenses. We've currently only got the whole entrance thing going on, which is nice, I must admit, especially since we have a proper moat, but a single bridge with a moat does not defenses make. So, links in the description, and yeah, I'm Akhier, and I'm signing off.